Miller's Two-Way Mirror is our first tour with Rope Theatre. It's really important for us because it's going to set us up as a theatre company. It's going to establish relationships, and it's going to make sure that that we have longevity as a company. We chose Two-Way Mirror because it's a great showcase. It's a great showcase for any actors, but it's also really interesting for audiences because it's a play that's not often done, and it really is kind of a glimpse into his private life because it kind of deals with his relationship with Marilyn Monroe, and they're very personal pieces as well. It means we can take it to some of the smaller venues in the southwest, and it really translates well to the kind of small stage, whilst having sensibilities of the kind of grandeur, the cinema of the 60s and that kind of thing as well. The funding is essential to the tour, really essential to the tour in as much as it just means that we're able to do what we want to do with the play. We're able to provide a decent working and visually kind of stunning set. It's very important for us to make sure that we treat everybody that we employ and that we work with as much respect and much professionality as we can, and the funding that we will get will enable us to do that. We're also dedicated to using Southwest actors, Southwest designers, artistic people that work within the Southwest.
I'm Elliot Chapman, and I'm playing the enigmatically named Man in Elegy for a Lady, the first part of Two-Way Mirror, and in the second act, the suggestively named Top of Tool.
My favourite part of rehearsal is probably when it starts to get its own momentum and the life kind of comes into it by itself, so it's not just about what we're thinking and deciding, but actually something happens organically, and yeah, that's really exciting. I really enjoy that when the characters start to breathe and think their own thoughts. And
I guess, like most actors, the first thing that you're really looking for is the relationship between, and in this case being a two-hander, the relationship between your character and the other character, how strong it is and where it goes. And when I first read the plays, I'm more familiar with obviously the big plays of Miller, like Death of a Salesman, The View from the Bridge. I thought, these plays seem a bit like the male characters are trying to solve the women, like the women are little puzzle boxes that they can solve and feel better about themselves at the end. And I realised that was nonsense. On a closer look at the play, it was like, Miller's being much cleverer than that. And in fact, it seemed to me what he was doing all the way through was setting up things we think we know and then turning them inside out.
Working with Matt and Becky for Rope Theatre is a really brilliant opportunity. They're a very welcoming and warm company, and they really truly believe that everybody who is a part of their ensemble has a voice that should be listened to. And coming through and working as that as a professional is a really open and satisfying atmosphere to be a part of.
We want funding because we want to have the best set that we can have, that's easy for us to transport. We also need help with like vehicle hire and petrol and that kind of thing, so that we can get everywhere that we need to get to.
A company like Red Rope is like a kind of small, mobile, intelligent unit, and that's always fun to be a part of.
And all the horses cantering through the crowd of people, and where are you? Those silver horses thundering home, those feral horses, their riders throng. You miss the hordes on the dusty track.